No! Are you kidding? If I leave and set up my life and get all this help, I'm not coming back, obviously. Yeah, I do flip flop a lot. A lot. Change my mind. Yes, I know. No, I'm not going to run back here. I have to go home. I didn't want to stay home because I hated everything about it. The situation. I just wanted to, like, I was stressed from, the apartment situation. I just wanted to run back to him. For him to take care of me. I'm never again going in this position. If you see me going this way, please hit me. What charade? I never said it. How can it be a charade if I never said I was moving there? I'm exploring the possibilities. I guess let's just say I'm going because you just told it. There's like no element of surprise in my life. That's okay. And I never said I was going to Syria. But I might. I don't know. I don't think I'll come back here either. Like, I want to travel around. No, I can't use a scooter there. And that's what the scary thing is, and why people don't think anything is going to happen. Like, even my family is like, cutie. Whenever she came to visit me one time, she was like, okay, let's go to the mall across the road. I want to see it. I'm like, okay, I'll scoot and I'll meet you in there. And she's like, no, just come with us. Like, walk with us. And then she's like, no, I'll take the car then. We can drop you at the door, but can you walk around the mall a bit? And I was like, no, actually, not comfortably. And she was like, oh. And I was like, airline travel with pets is like, it's like stressful for them, but I don't think it would be like, she's not like a brachiocephalic or whatever, like her face isn't pushed in. People travel with their pets all the time. Like, humans have to experience stress in life and changes. So do animals sometimes. It's not going to kill them. I can also make myself happier by just not sitting around and indulging all day in stupid shit, which I can do in any country, but it's less likely in Syria or like other countries. So I would have to bring me crispy chicken and fries, and maybe once in a while, but Four Guys restaurant, Syria. Is there one? There is a Four Guys. Wait. They have a Four Guys. Sweet love. Sweet love. Finding the fast food. No, I'm just like, I gotta show you guys these places. Come on. This is a Delulu Bees? Why? What makes it Delulu? You're gonna get upset he doesn't visit enough. That's what everyone says. Tomorrow he's coming back. I should come first. And then he wonders why I have mental health issues. Family is important in his culture all of a sudden when we come here. So he just throws me away or what? Like, I should be first, not cousins you haven't seen in 16 years. I don't want him to be busy. I want him to sit in the house, smoke shisha, watch movies, play with Jews, and think of me all day. That's it. Not just feeding? No, it would just be like one goat, maybe. No, I don't know. I don't think a goat. I'd probably need one of your cousins or something. Go run to your female cousin and tell them all of our secrets. Like a dog. Kolhara in your fucking language. You and your whole bloodline. Inbred bloodline. Or you can, huh? But you're busy. Stop messaging. I got message for the haters. Stop messaging me not to welcome Chantal back here in Syria. Not your business, buddies. Yes. Oh, they still message?
Who is he? Who did he DM? He's such a dog. You're a fucking dog. Kelb. Hayawan. She choose this path, good for her. Each of us can live our own life. You deserve better. Fuck off, you stupid whore, whoever messaged him. Fuck you. Anyway, I'm done with him. You want to DM people about me? You're a fucking dog. Dog. You and your whole fucking family. Pieces of shit dogs. Your whole bloodline can get fucked. You stupid bitch.
3 months with multiple breakdowns. I know, but it's gonna be different.
Oh, I can't put up. My mental health is worse because of you. I can't put up with you right now. Oh, really? Really? And now he's calling me disgusting on text message for talking about this. I have no one to talk to. You left me here by myself. What do you want me to do? You friggin' left me here by myself for days. Oh my god.
I don't know if there's 911. Let me see. Is there 911 in Syria?
I'm so impulsive. It's so ruining my life. Like, really, it really is. Yeah, I realize I have to get out of here because, like, I don't need to be in that kind of danger where I can't even, like, I have to worry about these things, you know?
Am I gonna refund the people? No, I can't really afford to.
No! Are you kidding? If I leave and set up my life and get all this help, I'm not coming back, obviously. You think your beezers deserve better? Shut up. Get out of here, you virtual signaling loser.
Do you like being a content creator? Yeah. But is this content?
I want an independent woman if she's working with something. I want a slim fine woman with some twerk with her. See, got a lot, but I can work with her. Want a big fine woman with some pop, 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 with some twerk, twerk, with some pop, 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 with some twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop. Bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down. Turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, now 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 work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, now 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 work with her. Walk with it, now work, 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 walk with it, now work. Your booty out, now work, walk with it, 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 now work, walk with it.
Hello, guys. Welcome to anyone watching in real time. Thank you so much for being here. To anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, I appreciate you. And speaking of mods, Funko Sunny is in Discord currently, I believe about to start up part 1 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. It's a 3-parter. It's going to be wild. Remember, there will be playbacks, but if you want to catch that with Funko Sunny and anyone else in the Discord, feel free to join. But yes, we are here today. I was originally planning to cover something else, but we're going to swing back to that tomorrow because Chantal confirmed pretty much everything Yaba was saying. Yeah, she plans to go back to Syria. I personally thought, like, she ain't that crazy. If she goes, all right, cool. She won't last, but I just wasn't seeing it. But it makes sense with all the inconsistent streams that she's been doing for the past like few weeks. She was planning to go back to Syria and she confirmed it. Oh, Funko, you still got 5 minutes? Shout out to you. So, yeah, y'all, anybody in the Discord, Funko will be streaming in the next 5 minutes. And thank you again, boo. But yeah, Chantel's going back to Syria. And I do have the poll up. I'm going to let it marinate a little more. But personally, if she does actually make it to Syria, I don't think she's going to last longer than a month personally. But I want to see and hear, I want to hear your thoughts. Let me see. So I want to get caught up with some of these milestones. And then what I whipped up was just a little blast from the past because, and shout out to, actually, before we get into it, shout out to Valgal and Bad Princess who actually posted this. So reminder, last year, Chantal said she will not change her mind. And yes, she would refund everyone 100%. Let's not forget, Chantal raised about $10,000 to return to Canada. During that time, she also claimed she'd be providing better content, all of that. If you've been paying attention these last few months, none of that happened. And then on top of that, she claims she'll be returning to Syria. The same Syria where she was yelling at the top of her lungs, threatening to ruin and fuck up that man's family home, all of that, dogged out his family, and then got to Canada and dogged them out a lot more. That Chantal is going back to Syria. That Chantal who was pretty much calling for help, saying that if something happened to her, it was them. Them who, bitch? Them who? That Chantal. The same Chantal who's actually gained even more weight since moving to Canada, to the point that she is permanently attached to that damn scooter. At one point, she was scooting from the living room to the bathroom in her home, a few yards. That Chantal is about to board to go back to Syria. Okay. Hey, if that works, if that works for them. It was that, Lily, it was them. That's why, for the viewer who asked her if she knows, like, how to contact or asking about like emergency services in Syria, it made sense because a lot of people remember that. I don't know if Chantal made the connection of why. It was them. It was him. It was who. I wouldn't have behaved that way the first time around, but if Chantal actually goes to Syria at this point, after everything she said about this man's family, Chantal's always been an idiot, so I guess it tracks. Let me get caught up with some of these milestones, and we'll get into some of the words that won't age well for Chantal, because it never does. The Countess with Powers, thank you for 6 months. She is certified insane. I love you, Chart. Like, there's so many ways, and thank you for 6 months. There's so many ways to describe this. Yes, it's delusional. Yes, it's desperate. Yes, it's insane. Yes, it's stupid. It's just, I have never seen someone online, and granted, I don't follow all creators, but when it comes to Chantal, she is one of a kind. She is genuinely one of a kind. And she's so predictable that even when people say things like Yaba in the support group was saying, like, yeah, she about to go back, there was still a part of me that's like, I don't see it this time. I could have seen it the other times, but not this time. And the fact that she's that predictable, it's just like, girl, give it up. At this point, give it up. Jerry, thank you for 59 months. I'm so excited to see her go back, have zero chemistry with Salah, and crashing out because she's hated by his family. Not just that, Jerry, and thank you for 59 months. It's not just that. Chantel is planning to live in a separate home. And shout out to everybody who's been calling it a barn, because that's exactly what it's going to be. And that's exactly where Chantel's ass belong. The fact that she's going to be living in a separate barn where Salah's only going to be there a few days a week, how long is that going to last? Especially when she sees how much fun Salah's having with his family, specifically his cousins, when she doesn't want to tag along. How long is this arrangement really going to last? And I want to see if Chantel shows her ass now that Salah's dad is actually in the country. Because obviously we don't know Salah's dad. I'm just going based off the little bit of description that we've gotten from the two. He seems as though he don't hold his tongue. I hope that's the case. I want to see Chantel crash out while Salah's dad is in the family home. I want to see that. Let's see how that goes. And let's see what decisions Salah is forced to make. Let me see. Stacy the Witch, welcome back to the Gold Cluster. I appreciate you, boo. Welcome back. Let me see. Jack, thank you for 13 months. I have to watch Replay Gang, but thanks, Charlie, for making these girls entertaining. And may this kind of love, yeah, those girls have never find me. I hope it never finds you, me, or anyone else here. Unless you a fuck ass hater who's just in the chat silently watching, then I do hope it finds you. But for us, the ones who get it, yeah, I hope it doesn't find us either, and it never will. Thank you for 13 months. It never will. Could you? Not a chance in hell. Let me see. Cassia, thank you for 3 months. Prosecco in the shower time. I know that's right. I see that's a routine. I like that for you. It's olive eyeshadow is to match. Oh, not them Syrian olive trees. I actually didn't plan it like that, but you know what? I like that. Yes, let's do that. It's for the olives out in Syria, the olive trees. Cheers from Scotland Lovelies. Thank you so much and enjoy that Prosecco, boo. Now, speaking of, and thank you again for 3 months. Speaking of the eyeshadow, I'm using the Pat McGrath Labs, the Gilded Nirvana palette. I talked about this, I want to say in the last month or so. I bought it on sale because yes, I'm on the mailing list. And Pat is luxury. So when I can, I prefer sale. So I actually got this one on sale. I've used this one before, but not these two shades. I went in with, hold on, Golden Lyrics and Noir Nebula. So I went in with these two colors here. These two colors here. It's not showing that great on cam, but these two. I went in with those two colors. And I did peep back to back Pigeon and Goodbye Kyle. Believe it or not, it was supposed to be a gold day. I gave a little bit of gold, but oh, it's coming. It's coming. It was supposed to be a gold day, but then these colors spoke to me. And any excuse to touch a Pat McGrath palette, I will use. I will. But trust me, that was what it was supposed to be. Let me see. Court, thank you for the support. Hi, Charlie in chat. Might be playback tonight. I don't know if I'll make it through. I had my niece and nephews today. 10 months, 3, 5, and 7. They wore me up. Baby, are you okay? Actually, I need you to join in with what Cassia's doing and get in a tub. I need you to relax. 10 months, 3 years old, 5 years old, and 7 years old. How are you still typing? Thank you for joining. And if you got to do playback, I understand. I could only imagine how many steps you got in for the day. Jesus. Anytime I have 2, I know I'm tired. My back is in pain. Keeping up with them kids. That's the thing with kids. They don't know how to walk. And I don't know if we were like that when we were kids, but what happened to just walking? It's always a jog, a skip, anyways, that's not the point. That's not the point. But Court, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Celestial, thank you so much for the support. Salah, gonna give Foodie that ladies as a hold on. Give Foodie that that ladle as a housewarming present. What you mean? Chantal nasty ass wanted. This is Chantal we talking about. The same Chantal who shit in a bag and put it in the freezer because of that plumber being at her house. Chantal don't give a fuck. She's gonna be cooking with that ladle. I will never forget the fact that that's even a sentence. Chantal shit in a bag and put it in a freezer. For anyone new to my channel, I did not make that up. And I'm sorry if this is your first time and these are the words that you're hearing come from me, but I am not making that up. The lady that we'll be discussing, Foodie Beauty, Chantal Marie, came to the internet and told them that she shit in a bag and put the bag in the freezer. I'm not making that up. Glass Diamonds, thank you so much. Welcome. Hold on, let me get this pulled up. Let me get this pulled up. But welcome to the Gold Cluster, Boo. I appreciate you. I believe you might be returning, but either way, thank you. Bad Princess, thank you for the gifted and to the new member. Enjoy. I was just telling you, shout out to you for the screenshot, you and Valgal. Because if you didn't post that, I wouldn't have seen Valgal's screenshot. So shout out to y'all. And of course, Chantel's not going to provide any refund whatsoever, which I don't think anybody actually expected her to stick to her word, but still. Let me see. Chunky Coat member, thank you. If my very real husband tried to negotiate being around me 3 days a week, I would lose my mind. She has no self worth and has no self respect, which we've always known. She will take crumbs before she takes nothing at all. Let's be very real. That's why with this whole divorce thing, when she was, announcing it last year, we knew what it was, even though it seemed, for moments, it did seem like it was going to actually happen, but no, Chantel will take crumbs. And as much as Chantel want to go and claim that she would never be okay with a second wife, please, please. Or no, no, it would be a second wife. Sorry. I don't want to mix that up. Chantel would. If that's the last resort, Chantel will help the second wife get dressed for the wedding. Okay? Please. Kicking and screaming, having a rage the night before, but she will. Please. And thank you again. Sequoia, thank you for 7 months. I wonder if Chantel has come to the realization that she married the family loser. No, because she refuses to realize she's the family loser in hers, neither she nor Sala or the pride, that literally it's two family losers getting together. They're actually a pretty good match if you really really think about it. It's just unfortunate she's a bigot. If she would, you know change that, they're actually a pretty good match. Let me see. Love you in this community. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for 7 months. But yeah, it's two family losers getting together. Let's see. Let's see. Shannon, thank you so much for this comment. I'm happy I caught it. Hey, friends. Thanks for keeping me company while I interview prep. This is my first Foodie live, and I don't know what I'm in. Shannon, this is your first? Okay, first things first, Shannon, welcome. I hope you do enjoy. Don't pay attention to too many things in the chat. They like to exaggerate a few things, like about my height and things like that. But it's all jokes, it's all fun. Just know I plan to hopefully give you a great stream. But welcome, get comfortable, and I hope you do well with that interview. Can y'all tag Shannon and chat? Actually, send him some good luck. Let me see. Oh, you know what, Shaky Stardust? You not wrong. Aren't we still due for a goth look from Charlie? You are. And I remember when I was in Jamaica, I think it was Lil Croissant who had tagged me in a goth look. I believe. I have to go back and double check because I took a screenshot of it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's not tomorrow. It's not tomorrow's stream because I'd be lying because I did want to do gold today. But I got y'all. I got y'all. And if anything, I know y'all will remind me. And if it's not you, Valentina is going to be on my neck. Trust me. Bishop, thank you. Closer to 40 than 30 treats recklessness and impulsivity as quirks. Yes. And whoopsies. Acts like a spoiled child. May she get what she deserves. Truly. Truly. Her decisions, consequences, whatever happens with that, happens with that. Now, I do want to point out, and thank you so much, Bishop, for the support. I do want to point out, I find it hard to believe that she's taking BG. I know that's what she's saying, but I don't see it happening. The work that it takes for her to travel with the pet, I don't see Chantal doing, even though she goes on to say, like, if she can't take BG, she's not going. Bullshit. If she ends up taking BG, I'll be very shocked. I just don't see it. I don't see it whatsoever, but we'll see. Let me see. Carlito, thank you so much for 38 months. Chantal can't even keep up with her rent, so I know this saga will be short. That I just want to see her make it through the airport without the scooter. I want to see her in Syria for a week. A week. And you know what I would love to? And hear me out, hear me out. And thank you again for 38 months. Let's just say she makes it to Syria. She gets set up in the new barn and everything like that. if she was to do some type of cooking stream with one of Salah's cousins, because you know they're gonna be gorgeous. I know Chantel would be triggered by the compliments, by the attention that they receive. I just don't I don't know if it would happen, but I'm hoping. Just a nice stream preparing whatever Syrian dish and Salah's family in frame. Oh bitch. The rage that would follow. The rage she would be fighting, and then we know one would follow when when the family's not nearby. Because Chantel's a pussy. It's not like she's gonna say these things to their face. But once she's in her own barn or whatever, well, that's the only barn because I'm not gonna disrespect the family home. But when she's back in her barn in the backyard or whatever, she'll have enough balls to say a lot of different things in hopes that they can't translate it. Kai, thank you for 48 months. Um Chantel ate out Natter's second girlfriend. Be fucking for real. She really did. Cause ain't no way you gonna do that to try to keep a man. If you do that, it's because you want to, not to keep Natter, Danger Dong, El Sean. Anyways, Kai, thank you again for 48 months. Y'all, I'm going to actually let me continue. 3 days a week sounds like she's this. Say it again. Actually, you can't. Let me help you. 3 days a week sounds like she's the second wife. That part. Let me tell you something. Daddy's in town, and from the sounds of it, he's here to stay. Oh, just know if this is the start of the second wife arc, oh, I am here for it. Cause just a second wife being able to stand longer than 5 minutes, being able to walk a few yards, being able to maybe get along with his family, play with the children, or God forbid, be fertile. Jesus. Oh, could you imagine? K Buns, Charlie is short and sitting on 5 booster blankets. I'm sitting on 2. And you know Shannon is new to the chat and you're already starting with the lies. Shannon, I sit on 2 blankets because I refuse to replace this chair, even though it's long overdue. I sit on it just for fun. I'm tall. Anyways, K Buns, thank you for the support. Y'all see Shannon is new. Behave. Act like we got some sense. Act like we got some damn sense. But thank you. Ugler, thank you. A while ago, I announced me finishing my master's degree. Since then, I found a job to pay some money, to make some money. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm just so excited. I found a job to pay you some money with. Our girls could never. Love from Germany. Shout out to you. Can y'all please tag Uglord and throw crowns, flowers, fire? I don't know what emoji would be fitting because a lot of them are meant to be disrespectful to the people we cover. But either way, please. And shout out to you. Thank you for the support and keep on grinding. Keep on doing your thing, boo. Y'all, let's get into Chantel, her delusions, and pretty much everything that won't age well in the next few months. And Chantel will do this and wonder why she continuously just keeps creators afloat. Because I haven't covered Chantel in a while. But once I was listening to this stream, I already pictured the clips that was gonna go in. I said, oh, I'm gonna have to put her twin FFG to the side for a second. Let me tap into Chantel, but best believe we're gonna swing back to that one. Oh, Zalfru, thank you. What's worse, seeing your husband 3 days a week, or your kids 6? Wait, I don't know if this is what I think it is. I believe it's what I think it is. I'm just not gonna assume. But baby, let me have a child. I better see them more than 6 days a fucking month. 6 days a month, I'll be fucking damned. Throw me in front of a fucking Mack truck before I'm only seeing my child. My child? Only six days a month? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I'm just gonna assume. I don't wanna. I'm thinking a few things, but I could be wrong. Be with you, right? Shots fired. I'm like, is that? Like, it is, right? It is. I just want to point out to everyone that my lashes are on my lash line. I just want to, if you know, you know, my lashes are on my lash line. And I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it right there. Couldn't be me, bitch. Couldn't be me. Talking about push away from the table, bitch. I bet you my kid would be at my table every single night. Anyways, let's Chantal. We're here for Chantal. Take it away, girl.
Tuna. Beauty bite. I don't feel beauty right now. Oh my god. I'm okay. I'm just really not feeling too great, I guess. Just really tired. You're moving too? Moving trucks are expensive, yeah. When I think of all the furniture I've gone through and like my style is more just getting all like affordable cheap ass furniture and just the basics in a place and then just sell it all and get rid of it all and then do it all over again in another place. I don't know, what can you do? I can't pay for storage all the time. Like I don't know when I'm coming back or what I'm doing when I travel usually. I just don't feel good. The usual.
I know it gets pointed out a lot, but I just want to emphasize how much Chantal looks like shit. I know she was going through whatever she was going through with the pads that she had to return. I don't know, the skincare pads or whatever. But geez, she looked like shit. And I know she's been gaining weight, she's losing more mobility, all of that. It's just during the stream, her eyes even look puffier. Because remember, we've talked about it. If you really pay attention to Chantal's eyes, depending on the angle, it just looked like pussy lips. Like that's just how fat they are. It's just like, girl, pussy lips are a great thing, but they're not supposed to be on your. I don't know. I couldn't relate. Couldn't relate. Prison Becky, in a wait, in a Trinity with that Shrimpy and Blimpy. Wait, who are we talking about? Wait, you talking about Sala? Remember how I get down when it comes to these streams. But could well actually no. If we're talking about Sala and Chantal, let's not forget Chantal hands over her money to Sala. So Sala would be providing the second wife a pretty decent life because he got the olive tree farm or whatever it is, that second barn. He even in the stream talking about Chantal, would you like to start a business? Chantal can't even get out of bed and start a stream. What makes Sala believe she can start a business and sustain one successfully? And he'd be dead ass wrong if he gets any of those animals that Chantal was mentioning. Not even a fucking rooster. Please. Mm.
It's like a rainy comfort day. What charade? I never said it. How can it be a charade if I never said I was moving there? I'm exploring the possibilities.
So even in the beginning of the stream, Chantal was trying to play it off like she hasn't made a decision. Whole time she already planning shit with Sala. She probably already knew the date she was gonna fly out. And here goes Sala's dumbass coming in chat and saying no time to stream there because there's people there and I have to set up everything before Chantal comes. And Chantal's like, oh, forget it. Cat's out the bag. Of course, Salah's a mod again. You know that's short lived. Those rages and when she had mod Salah, that is short lived. Please. Shayna, Chantal needs a rooster because Chantal be bored. Chantal just likes to collect things, knowing damn well she can't look after them. That's why.
Uh, I guess let's just say I'm going because you just told. There's like no element of surprise in my life. That's okay. Oh yeah, we can bake. No, I'm not gonna sell my stuff. No, I'm not worried about leaving OHIP. There's healthcare other places. I don't want to have to pay for storage and put everything in storage. Like, isn't storage like a couple $100s a month? I don't know. Things that I really are valuable to me and I can't keep here, like I can't bring, I would just leave at my mom's or aunt's.
I love how Chantel just assumes that her mom or her aunt has enough room to be a storage facility for her. I've never met someone like Chantel who will literally just purchase new things, whole new apartments, and toss it or just leave it behind and just start from scratch. But I think one of the reasons is because she always knows she can have her hand out on the internet and just ask for help. Chantel raising that $10,000 in a short period of time was ridiculous. But the problem is when they get rewarded, people like Chantel get rewarded in the way that she does, just like Rosie, they don't value things. So for her, it's like, oh yeah, I'll probably toss it away. Truth is, if it's not for the fact that someone probably helped her get into that apartment, which their name might be on it, she would have left the things behind. But the average person doesn't have just storage room for storage for any given person, even if you're family. But it's Chantel, so she doesn't think that way. Kalari C, thank you. Thank you for 6 months listening in. Listening in while shaking my damn head. Chantel will never learn. Chantel ain't gonna learn, never change, nothing. The only thing that really changes with Chantel, well, is her skin, her hairline, and her waistline. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, one of my mods, I know this is off topic. One of my mods today posted in the Chantel thread in Discord, and I know it's not shocking, but still, or it shouldn't be shocking, still, Opinionated posted in the Chantel thread where Chantel was pretty much bragging about how she only showers for 7 minutes. What did she say? She gets the holes and the rolls and she gets out. At her size, and I want to repeat, no, it shouldn't be surprising because back when she used to live stream every moment of her day, yes, I was one of the people who timed it. She had taken a shower while she kept the stream going, and it was around 8 or 9 minutes. And I remember when she got out, I was just like, did she forget something? Cause bitch, why are you getting out? But yeah, just the other day, 7 minutes. And I think the wording was she just likes to get the holes in the rolls. Yeah. Yep. 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 Holes and rolls. Yeah. That her words, holes and rolls. I don't know why she would say that to the internet and then get upset when people say certain things about her, but it's Chantel, so it's not shocking. Mars, thank you for the support. Manifesting, she shows up, gets introduced to his new gorgeous wife, and is immediately left alone in the barn, looking ethereal as always. Tall queen, thank you so much. I need this to happen. We need this to happen only because there's different possibilities. I really do think his family, Salah's family, is working on a second wife. But for now, while they work on that, we need the cousins to come into the content. And please, y'all, please, if you've been watching me long enough, if his content was if his cousins was to enter the content, make sure keep it cute, keep it cute. Fuck Salah, fuck Chantel. His family don't got nothing to do with none of this shit. So keep it cute. Let me see. Sheepy, thank you for 17 months. Hey, Charlie and chat. I don't know why Salah will still take her back after all she did and said about his family. A bum will find a way, I guess. After the whole rant and rage back in April, I thought that would be it. But a bum is going to find a way. I genuinely thought that. And I know I was kind of alone in that thinking, but let's not forget how disrespectful that is. Like, it was beyond disrespectful. And I just think any bum ass scammer would have been like, you know what, bitch, you're not worth all this. But he still worked it out with her, which is crazy. And thank you for 17 months. Let's meet. Hold on. Giant Stonehead, Holes and Rolls Bakery. They specialize in yeast rings. You know what? No, it's too early. It's too early. And I'm only one shot in. We're not, no. They specialize in yeast rings. You know what, Chantel? Take it away, Miss Holes and Rolls. See, that's why you don't say shit like this online, because this is what happens. This is what happens. Take it away, Chantel.
And I never said I was going to Syria. Like, but I might. I don't know. I don't think I'll come back here either. Like, I want to travel around.
No, I can't use a scooter there. And that's what the scary thing is, and why people don't think anything is going to happen. Like, even my family is like, cutie.
Listen to this here, and you would think this would, I don't know, be an eye opener for her. Because even with Chantal retelling this, you can tell, at least from my perspective, her mom was probably genuinely sad to hear this about her daughter. Listen to this.
You're using your scooter, you know, you fucking, you're a lot unhealthier than before. And I'm like, I know. Like, I felt so bad. Like, I felt bad. Because my mom was like, it's kind of personal what I'm talking about, but whenever she came to visit me one time, she was like, okay, let's go to the mall across the road. I want to see it. I'm like, okay, I'll scoot and I'll meet you in there. And she's like, no, just come with us. Like, walk with us. And then she's like, no, I'll take the car then. We can drop you at the door, but can you walk around the mall a bit? And I was like, no, actually, not comfortably. And she was like, oh. And I was like, and she was like, it's okay. I'm not, shaming you or anything. I just didn't know that you couldn't walk anymore. And when she said that, I was like, yeah, like, really, I can't really, so.
So Chantal can't walk around a mall, which obviously we've known. It's just her mother hasn't been caught up. But this is the same Chantal who, even in real time, is talking about all this different traveling she's going to be doing. I'm not saying that you need the ability to walk to travel. My thing is, she can still turn this around, and she's choosing not to. And we've seen what it looks like for Chantal to travel. She's just sitting in different hotels and Airbnbs or whatever it is that they rent to stay for the time that they're there. She's not truly traveling. She's not truly experiencing the area. And one of the reasons I wanted to make sure I played this, especially with her saying, like, all right, she can't, walk around a mall or whatever, and that being shocking to her mom. Back when she was in Syria, when a lot of viewers were urging her, do not get a scooter. Trust me, it's not going to be good. Push through. One of the things that she mentioned is how she would ride the scooter to the mall, park it, and walk around the mall. We fast forward a year later, she can't even do that.
Proto because I want a scooter, that's why. It takes time to get healthy, and in the meantime, I want one. The scooter, okay, I'll tell you why the scooter is a good idea, okay? The scooter is a good idea because without a car for a while, I'm not going to be going anywhere because let's face it, I cannot even walk. Like last night, I tried walking to where Salah parked the car because it was far down the street. I couldn't even do that. It was 3 minutes. I cannot walk. I can walk for 2 minutes. So I can use the scooter to get, let's say, to the mall. Then, I can just get off the scooter and walk around. Or I could.
It's a year later and she can no longer do that. Now she needs the scooter to even get around the mall.
Can use the scooter to go to the park, then lock the scooter and walk around. But at least I have that safety net. At least I have that ability to go around town. I don't want to be confined to my apartment all the time, My left leg is really badly hurting. I don't know why. And I have a limp now. And I'm just not in good shape. Like, I'm really fat.
Like, I don't think I'll come back here for a little while. I don't know. It all depends.
I couldn't imagine being Chantel's age and just planning for nothing, just throwing shit at the wall and just hoping it sticks. And I know that's what Chantal has been doing for years, but I just assume people grow out of that, especially when you realize you're getting a bit older. Is Chantal old? Not necessarily. But at the end of the day, she's getting older. She's in her 40s. She don't got no 401k or whatever it's called in Canada. She doesn't have any type of retirement plan. She don't got a pot to piss in, window to throw it out of, no plan, nothing. And there are plenty of people, and let's be real, there are plenty of people Chantal's age who rebuild. Depending on what social media that you're scrolling, you've heard at least one story like that where, hey, I had to start all over. I went through this divorce or something, a big change in their life, and they just had to rebuild. And it's possible. It's possible to do that. Chantel won't. Chantel is just throwing shit at the wall, hoping it sticks, and eventually she's going to end up in a situation she can't walk away from, whether it be her health, whether it be, hey, she does some weird shit and she got to leave Syria. She can't get a new place immediately in Canada. She can There are plenty of creators that I've watched over the years, and in the blink of an eye they went from super popular to all of a sudden in a fucking shelter in 2.2 because there were things they couldn't turn around. Just saying. Senza, thank you for the support. My husband just dead ass said, I know you marinate your pork, but with spices. This man is going to make me pee myself. Jesus. Wait, has hubby listened to some of the old stuff, like the Cuba stuff? Like heard the stories about the purple mattress and shit? If you want to talk about marinating, mm-mm-mm. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Especially when it comes to y'all partners, I'm gonna leave it. I try to act like I'm civilized around here, but thank you, Sensa. Thank you, Bill. And tell hubby I said congrats too. Tell him I said congrats. Kalari, thank you. She willing herself into permanent disability. And she's gonna have to live with that. She is going to have to live with that. I will say though, if Chantel ends up in a situation she really can't turn around when it comes to her health, as evil as it sounds, I hope she won't be able to benefit in the same way other people who don't have a choice, who are born with certain disabilities. I hope she can't benefit in the same way. And for anyone who thinks that's evil, I don't care. That's how I feel. Cabero, thank you. Because I've worked with farms that hold on. I've worked with farms that lived in barns. This is a PSA that we aren't judging anyone doing what they need to for their for their fam. Yeah, FB is a joke. Absolutely. I mean, I've worked with fams. Sorry. And no, this is all with Chantel. And when it comes to me talking about Chantel being an animal or a barn or any, I want to remind y'all, I got a family farm at home. And by home, I'm talking about Haiti. Like, this is nothing against anyone who works a certain way or anyone whose family has a similar background to Salah's. This is not towards y'all. It's all about Chantel. That's why I try to watch to not like disrespect their home or anything like that. The barn, I'm calling it a barn because that's where you put an animal like Chantel. For the first time, she might be actually living where she belongs. It's taken almost 40 years, but here we are.
Yeah, because I'll be ready and mobile by the time I move out of here.
So when Chantel said she'd be ready and mobile, was she talking about like in a car on the way to the airport? Because I know she couldn't be talking about her body. The way Chantel thinks she could do a lot, or I don't know, turn things around in 6 weeks when it comes to her health. What the fuck is she talking about?
Um, Airline travel with pets is like it's like stressful for them, but I don't think it would be like she's not like a brachiocephalic or whatever, like her face isn't pushed in.
Listen to the next clip. When I heard Chantel say this, I was like, oh, she really needs to leave BG. Get BG a better home. Ain't no way. Listen to what she's about to say.
Um, People travel with their pets all the time. Like humans have to experience stress in life and changes. So do animals sometimes. It's not going to kill them.
Stress can literally kill an animal. Oh, humans stress, pets can stress. It ain't gonna kill. What are you talking about? Literally, stress can kill an animal. You know what? That's one of the reasons I say this ain't gonna happen. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
You know? Can we make a beeswax? If I go there, yeah, sure. Like if I ever like I was promised constant electric, AC, automatic washer. At least we'd have a car, a rooster.
So Sala is pretty much promising Chantel a stay at the Hilton. because the pool came up, AC, all of these amazing things. And I'm not saying you can't have that in Syria. I just find it hard to believe Salah got access to this. And if Salah did, how's he affording all of this? Okay. So apparently Chantal will be staying at the Hilton and she's just buying it. She's just buying it. The truth is, the reality of what she's about to walk, I can't wait. I can't wait. I wish she would live stream her entering her new home for the first time, like the first time she's entering, like literally stream from the airport when they're about like maybe 15 minutes, or when they're about 15 minutes out. Just pop off live saying, guys, I'm off the plane. We're on the way to the house. We'll be there in about 15 minutes. I want to see her reaction as she walks into the place for the first time, even the walking, because remember, she can't bring her scooter. Just her walking from wherever they parked the car to the home, like all of that reaction, all of it. I would love to see it.
And a huge TV. Are you guys gonna bees no matter what country we're in? And then I also kind of want to go to.
Oh, goodbye, Kyle. Yes, and also the first time Salah sees her, please let that happen. Let me remind y'all, back when Salah was cheating with Kay Bella, one of the things that Salah mentioned is the fact that he might be able to carry Kay Bella. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with picking her up. Either way, Salah had that type of conversation, and I would love to see. No, no, no. And no, I don't believe any kid should be on her channel, but you know how kids are mad unfiltered. Imagine like Salah's little cousins that's never met Chantel and meeting Chantel for the first time. Let me tell you something. You will be 150 pounds and a child will act like you the fucking size of Barney. Imagine Chantel being bigger than Barney and a child seeing her for the first time. Kids do not know how to do a poker face, none of that. And then what follows the facial expression is the words that come out of their mouth. Oh my God. Could you imagine what those little kids, especially after Chantal, well, they don't know, obviously, the disgusting things that Chantal has said about them, but I just would want to see that reaction because it's everything she deserves. I'm talking about all the cousins, all 16 to 24 of them. Because you know, a good a solid 20 of them is under the age of 8. Yeah, under the age of 10 or 8. I want to see them see her for the first time. Oof. Chantal would probably Chantal would probably go back to the airport. Oh, wait, actually, can't worry, you just reminded me I need to close out this poll. I need to close out this poll. Ah, I need to close this out. And thank you for this reminder. So thank you for all 936 of you who voted. If Chantel ends up flying out to Syria, how long do you think she'll be staying this time? 48% said 1 to 3 months, 25% said less than a month, 19% said longer than 3 months. Ooh, some of y'all got confidence. And 8% said 1 week or less. If she makes it longer than a month, the only way I see Chantal being there longer than a month is if all these promises that Salah is saying, like claiming, are true. I'm talking about high speed internet, AC, the water, the pool, all of that. If all of that lines up, which I personally find it hard to believe, but if all that lines up, that's the only way I could see her going longer than a month. Only way. Yeah. And I'm really hoping he exaggerated most of that. Please. Oh, wait, Lila, you are so rude. Oh, it's because I don't think she would be alive. You ain't wrong. Damn, I'm going to hell. You know what? Lily, wait until I hit press play to say rude shit. I could hide my laugh behind the edit. Okay? Wait until I press play to say rude shit. Back to Chantal.
I want to visit Jordan, Iraq, Portugal, Spain. Like if I go to Syria, it would just be to spend some time and like
How's she getting to all these places? Who's going to help her, especially with Salah being busy running businesses? I want to go to Portugal. So she's been saying this for years. She wants to go all these places. She is in a worse health than she's ever been. And for those who clocked it, because I know a lot of y'all did, Chantal in the stream admits this is the most she's ever weighed. So the same Chantal who claims that in Canada, in the villa, she was a little over 400 pounds, I think 402, is now sitting here today saying this is the heaviest she's ever been. Is that admission? Hello? If this is the heaviest and she claimed the heaviest was like 402, hey, we'll go with that. We will go with that. I mean, it's not like we didn't know, but we'll go with that. Oh, let me see. Avenue, I got way too high on lunch break, and now the fingerless gloves are slaying me. Like Charlie girl, we see them stop. No, you know what I really got with these fingerless gloves? I don't know if y'all noticed, a couple of broken nails. And you know what? I'ma still sit here and act like this is all part of the shtick, you know? Because I had to pop off a couple of nails. I just love how every stream there's at least one person who like notices the gloves, because there's times that there are people who took weeks to notice I was wearing fingerless gloves. But hey, it's part, and Remy did his big one when it comes to that. Tracy, thank you for the support. The OIC her hold on, the OIC longer than a month is the facial grift she will need to get out Natter. Wait, Sala? Sorry, Boo. I'm all over the place. We'll see if she's there longer than a month. We will see. I really need that barn to be a barn, though. That's the thing. Like, I even want hay. I want stacks of hay. I want her to walk in and surprisingly there be a horse in the back. Do you hear me? I want a horse, 2 chickens in the back, a couple of roosters, and stacks of fucking hay. And I want Salah to close the door behind him and walk away fast. My typos. The only way she's there longer than a month is the financial grift to get out again. True, true. Here, this is the thing though, and I know I'm more than likely wrong. And sorry about that, Tracy. I know I'm more than likely wrong, but I really want to be right this time. Chantal's not going to raise the same money she raised the first time. I don't see it. I'm not saying she's not going to raise money. I think she will, but there's no way she's going to raise $10,000 in a short period of time like she did last time. She might actually be stuck there. At least that's what I'm hoping for. And thank you again, Boo. Let me see. The Shadow, welcome to the Gold Cluster. Let me get this pulled up. Welcome, welcome. Oh, no, it's a milestone. There was no message, though. It's weird. I don't know why there's no message, but thank you for 1 month. I'm sorry, Boo. Let me see. Shayna, thank you so much for the gifted. And to the new member, enjoy. Remember, y'all, when you're Supreme or higher, you got access to the Discord. Get in there. Let me see. Just Jamie, thank you. We've seen how Chantal handles situations where it feels too stressful, even for a day. I bet BG won't go, and that may finally cancel her for good. It's not. It's not. And let me explain to you why. First of all, Chantal has been horrible with animals for far too long. And the thing is, as much as it's frustrating seeing Chantal be irresponsible once again, toss another cat to the side, they're always going to be better off with someone else. 9 times out of 10, they're better with someone who's way more responsible. So it probably is a good thing, because I just don't see Chantal doing everything that she needs to get BG over there. And once BG's over there, who knows how she'll act in a climate like that. That would be, I don't know. I feel like that would be like a big shock to BG. I'm not a vet, by the way, and I don't speak cat. I only speak to my cat. So I could be completely wrong. Maybe the different climate change doesn't matter. I just don't see it for BG. But I wish nothing but the best for BG, which is why she needs to go to a different family. Amber, thank you. I'm a month older than Chantal, and the fact that she isn't alarmed by her situation tells me she needs a conservator. Oh, she's needed one a while ago. But the thing is, too, I don't blame her family for not trying as much. Chantal is such a headache, and let's not pretend they haven't tried. Even through the times when she was running around like a crackhead with Natter, it's not to say her family has never tried, but they should just completely wash their hands. But you could tell a small part of her mom probably still feels guilty. And I don't think she should. A lot of people really drag her mom, but like, what is she supposed to do? And let's not forget, her mom got another daughter that's nothing like Chantal. So for a teen mom, her mom ain't do too bad. Chantel's just Chantal. Let me see. OJ, thank you so much for the support. RN here, and I don't think her body would handle the stress. Not to be too grim. I believe you. I believe just everything about her health. Even if she's just sitting there talking, she looks like she's declining, like horribly, horribly. And it's not being grim, it's being real. And it's only up to her to save her life if she wants to. And thank you again. And shout out to you for being an RN, boo. Yamano, thank you. Going to be on replay, but spouse made me apologize to Scar and you for picking on you guys all the time in all chats. Sent him your bonding break and Chantel pics. He said, you're on your own, shorty. No. Like, you know what? And here's the thing, Yamano. Actually, send this message to your spouse. We were on a good roll. And for whatever reason, I'm going to choose to believe Yamano. So I want you to watch it again. We're going on a quick bonding break because of Yamano and Yamano's partner.
A handful of crisis. Please, someone save me.
Got a shopping cart? What the f is this?
You piggy pig pig. Oink, 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 motherfucker. You're gonna be detained. Detain me, bitch. Beep, beep. Whee. Whoa. What the fuck, man? Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
No.
Miss Piggy, no one wants you here. Oink, oink, bitches. Maybe he's in the mood for pork. He doesn't get to eat it in real life, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Oink, oink. In the arms of an angel, fly away.
With me, show me what you are. I am desperate to know. Nobody better than the perfect enemy.
Do I look like a giant baby?
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go. So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake. Fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake. Fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. Life doesn't wait, you can see it and ways away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end.
And we're back. And not to keep shining a light on you, Shannon, but I believe this would be your first bonding break. So welcome. I hope you enjoyed. Yamano's partner actually loves it. You know, Yamano was just kidding. So I just wanted to bring it back for y'all. And then while the chat was going, I see Acro. Hey, boo. Acro talking about, chat, what the hell is wrong with us? Nothing. What do you mean? Why are we like this? Why are we great? Because we just are. This is what happens when you show up to Bible study. You just join, we bond, we spread the word, and all the other stuff that I rehearsed. Yeah. Let me get caught up on some of the support and we'll get back into Chantal. Cherry, thank you for 16 months. Yeah, I only went to pick up a small bag. Bam. Oh, Bam, back spasm. I'm sorry, boo. Now I'm in bed feeling like, stop. An old 30 plus lady, at least I get to watch you dog walk queen. Hold on, what you mean by 30 plus? Baby, let's not forget I'm 38. I think you meant to add put a 7, but I don't want that for you. You know what I mean? I don't want that for you. But yeah, Cherry, don't forget, baby, I'm 38. 38. But I do hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, boo. And please, please rest. Rest. That's important. Oh, look at this. Let me see. Hoshine, thank you. If anything happens, it was Mr. Ed. Could you if anything happens, it was FFG. Just kidding. I would not actually put a cram on her, but listen, based on the fuck shit that FFG pulled with Teardrop, she desperate. You never know. FFG might just get on that plane and go to Syria. Can y'all imagine? Think about it. Chantal and FFG take Syria. Remember how was it Kim and Courtney who took Miami? I think it was Kim and Courtney who took Miami. Chantal and FFG take Syria. Oh bitch, the content that we would get. Remember, no scooter. Them traveling to different places to get. When I tell you I'd watch the fuck out of that, even if it's behind a paywall, baby, I'll pay. Chantal and FFG take Syria, I'll pay. 20, how much a month? $20 a month? Here's my card. I'd watch the fuck out of that. Oh my, the mess. Let me see. Wishful TV. Sorry if I said that wrong. Let me see. She must be holding on to all funds. So Salah is bringing his cash cow home, so she will upgrade his home. Absolutely. $100 goes far out there. And even if Chantal, let me actually finish reading what you said first. That would be smart. Cash cow home, so she will upgrade his homes with the roosters, big solar grid and big TV. Once she's upgrading everything, off she goes. Chantal, right? With Kick and everything, even though I don't fully understand Kick, I believe she's making at least $2,500 a month. In Syria, she damn near a millionaire. She about to upgrade everything. And that's another reason, I don't believe Salah has all that in place. Because what I believe is Salah could be exaggerating a bit. And if Chantal really wants these things, she's going to have to purchase it. Let's just say Chantal upgrades that whole barn. I'm talking about panels, all of that. She can't take it with her when she leaves, can she? Nope. She's paying for his future wife to have a beautiful house. Yo, low key, If that's how this goes down, Salah was a lot smarter than we thought. And no, it doesn't take much to be smarter than Chantel, but think about that. He gets her back to Syria. He got her in this home, right? It's not the family home, but it's a separate home. That's his home. And she fixes all that up to her liking. And next thing you know, boom, his daddy comes in and says, "Oh, by the way, my son's getting a second wife. Those are my wishes as I'm getting older in age. This is my property. This is my family home." Salah's going to get his dad to break the news to Chantel. And she will crash out and all that. Don't get me wrong, but she'll be on the first flight back home. Oh, if he pulls this off, he's a lot smarter than we thought. Oof. Well, it ain't me. Flower, thank you for the support. The pity I feel for the Beezers she scams is the same size as the one I have for all. Hold on. All the something that goes to Blue Lagoon and have to chop all their hair because they didn't read the multiple warnings. The same pity I have for the Beezers are the same ones I have for the Chinians. I'll dumb it down that much. And thank you so much for the support. The same pity I have for Beezers is the same I have for the Chinians. They all one and the same. Let me see. Dee Dee, thank you. Like, what if she croaks over there? Do they bury her there? It's so expensive to bring her back. Who would foot that bill? She's so inconsiderate. That would burden her family on top of the grief. I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm going based off of what I believe I was educated on. From my understanding, there's a short window for to be buried once you die when you're Muslim. So the truth is, I don't even think her family would be able to even attend, and especially in a short period of time. I could be completely wrong. There are Muslim people in the chat. Please educate me if I said that wrong, or correct me by all means. But I think it's a short window. So chances are her mom wouldn't be able to say bye to her. Her sister, stepdad, whoever it is that still talks to her. I actually think, I'll say this. I do think her mom would grieve. I actually do. And no matter how much of a demon your child may turn out to be, a lot of parents are like that. Chantel's a piece of shit, but that's still Kim's daughter. You know what I mean? So, Vod Baddest, thank you for 11 months. Charlie, my B-Day was 0727. Can my gift be Chantel's version of Chantel's version of the Bible being called Burger King James verse? Let me take a screenshot of that. I got you. Thanks for the consideration. First of all, the baddest, happy belated. Can y'all please tag by the baddest in chat? Actually, give them their baddies chain on top of that. And let me save this. Because you know what? There might be some fan art that could come from this. That will be a better gift. Because we have great artists in the community. I'm taking a screenshot of that. And please, to anyone who resonates with the Bible, it's a joke on Chantel. Please, I beg. Because I could go into a few conversations. But anyways, happy belated, bro. Happy belated. Nimari, thank you for 39 months. Just popping in to say I'm replaying on this one. Can't wait to catch up on the Canadian Crimson. Not the Canadian Crimson land whale. Damn. And her horrible choices. Night. Thank you so much, boo. Good night. And tell your sis I said hi. I didn't forget. And I hope she's still watching. That's my point. And thank you again for 39 months, boo. Let me see. And is it you? Nimada, this might not be you, but if it is, I saw your DM and I got you. I saw your DM and I got you. I hope I'm thinking of the right person. But Shayna, thank you for the gifted. I appreciate you. And to the new member, enjoy. Back to Chantel.
Not like move there permanently. No, I know it looks almost impossible, like that I'm laying sideways on the couch right now and I'm fatter than ever, and
I'm gonna run that back a few seconds. Did she say she's fatter than ever? Let's run that back. Go ahead, girl. Tell on yourself. Tell on yourself.
just be to spend some time and like not like move there permanently. No, I know it looks almost impossible, like that I'm laying sideways on the couch right now and I'm fatter than ever, and I look like I have the energy of the dying scooter going up the fucking hill at the end of the day. But We are gonna get there. By October, we're gonna get there.
Where's Chantal getting? I'm hoping she's talking about the destination and not that she plans to somehow turn her health around in 6 weeks. Chantal went live, I think it was earlier. I forgot what she was smoking because I didn't actually realize she went back to smoking cigarettes, and apparently she did, so it shouldn't be shocking. But Chantal went live today, and she was in the park smoking, and there were a couple of viewers bringing up, the idea of, hey, get to the gym or get to walking. And she did like a little two-step. I didn't see the whole thing, but she did like a little two-step. And I'm just like, I hope she don't think that's exercise or something that's gonna help her. But here we are. Valgal, thank you for this information. She was already walking back some of those expectations. She might get air conditioning next year. Chantel is planning to fly to Syria to go to this extended home, and there's not even for anyone who voted. Anyone who voted longer than 3 months, I need you to look at Valgal's comment. And Valgal, thank you again for the screenshot that you posted on Twitter. But please look at Valgal's comment. Over 3 months, not a chance in hell. Not a chance. Oof.
Okay? Just bear with me. I'm figuring things out silently like a fart right now. That's 6 weeks. Holy shit! We gotta get on it. You need to have a home base. Um, yeah. I don't know. I'll probably end back here. That always happens. I don't know. Like I'll
She keep playing with her life. She's as health. This is the most unhealthy she's ever been. And the fact that she's talking like, oh, I'll probably girl, you might end up dead. That's the truth. If she makes it to Syria, it's anytime Chantel's gotten on a plane in these last couple of years, it's been a risk. It's truly been a risk. Like viewers are focused on BG getting cleared, and don't get me wrong, I understand that. Chantel should get cleared. And that's the truth. She's probably not going to do any testing before booking and getting on that flight. Because all she has to do is buy the ticket and attempt to get on the flight. Chantel should make sure she's cleared. But it's her, so who knows? Oh, that was THC. Thank you, just Jamie. That was THC, not nicotine. They are they're mini pre-roll. Oh, even the one from they're mini pre-rolls. There was something she was smoking. I actually thought it was a cigarette. So let me correct that, y'all. That was THC, not cigarettes. So that was misinformation on my part. Thank you, just Jamie. Because I really did think she was smoking cigarettes. Because you know how Chantel goes in and out of that every like couple of years. So I was just like, oh, she's back to that. Let me see. Chantel's unflicked bean. Thank you. I believe Smee said goodbye a long time ago. No matter how much I believe she's been probably pulling back, it's still gonna hurt because that's the girl's mom. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But hey, Chantel had decisions. She had choices, and those are the decisions she's made. At least she has another daughter. I know that doesn't replace anything, obviously, but at least she has that. Let me see. Flower, thank you. When she finally passes when she finally passes on, her family will not only feel grief, but also relief. Yes, all of us that had to take care of an elderly family member understand what it feels like. Once they are gone, it's just a relief to not have to worry anymore. It's complicated. I know exactly what you're referring to. I've had people close to me feel the same way, so I get that. And you're probably right. You're probably right. And thank you for the support. That was very generous. Let me see. Insolent Violet, thank you for 8 months. We can't even call it feeling anymore. It's now walrusing. That. It's, mm, that's, who do you, no, it's probably still Rosie. I was going to say, who do you think has more mobility? It's still Rosie, I think. Yeah. I feel like we took a vote on that before, but I'm going to say it's still Rosie. Her breathing's horrible, but yeah, probably Rosie.
still have ties to Canada, but the thing is if I'm traveling around, I can make my content more interesting.
No, I don't find it embarrassing because people don't have to donate. You know, I'm just listen. People steal views from me. They've made thousands and thousands of dollars off my content and berating me every day. I'm not entitled to ask for some help so I can like go set my life back up and try to improve my entertainment for you guys, you know.
Was the entertainment ever improved? Yes. She set her life up. Her viewers had to pay for it all. Her entertainment never improved. You would think someone who was able to raise $10,000 in a short period of time would have put more effort into her content. She didn't even truly make a media room and she had the space to do it. Remember when viewers were saying, yeah, like make that your like YouTube corner. If a creative really cares, viewers don't have to tell them that. It's a given. You'd be surprised to know, for anyone who's not a creator, you're simply here viewing, and I respect that. You'd be surprised to know how many unmonetized channels around here already envision what their media room would look like if they were to get monetized and make enough money so then they can have a separate space just to create content. You'd be surprised how many creators out there hungry wish they had that ability, and Chantal delivers what she delivers. The same Chantel who at one point was making over $20,000 a month on this platform didn't upgrade shit. She finally bought a laptop and gave it to a man in Cuba who for whatever reason slept with her. I mean, the laptop was payment, but you get it. Didn't even do that. But yes, here, give better content. Why shouldn't she ask? Why isn't she entitled? Especially there's creators like myself who make money off of her. Well, it just so happens the creators who cover her, a lot of them end up putting in more effort than she does. Not all, but a lot.
So I can hopefully, increase viewership. I can also make myself happier by just not sitting around and indulging all day in stupid shit, which I can do in any country, but it's less likely in Syria or like other countries.
So Chantel talking about how she won't indulge in certain things. She speaks like this all the time, especially when it comes to Syria. Remember when she first got there, she was treating it like a weight loss retreat. So she's claiming she won't be able to indulge in a lot. Listen to what got her so excited later on in the stream.
So I would have to bring me crispy chicken and fries and maybe once in a while, but overall, like I'm going to be cooking, I'm going to try to plant some of my own food. Four Guys restaurant Syria. Is there one? There is a Four Guys. Wait. They have a Four Guys.
For anyone who didn't catch on, she's literally just talking about, just a different type of Five Guys, their version of Five Guys. That's what the excitement is. The same Chantel who earlier on the stream you just heard say she won't be able to indulge in this and that, and she's looking at this video, getting excited, and she's about to send it to Sala, and she's gonna tell Sala like, look at this, because this is somewhere they have to visit. Remember, she can't walk.
Sweet love. Sweet love. Where is this, sweet love? I gotta send you this. Hold on. Watch this video, bae. Because it can give us ideas for vlogs. Finding the fast food. No, I'm just like, I gotta show you guys these places. Come on. Wait, where is it? Okay, they have a Chicken World, which is like McDonald's. Check this out. They have a Friends. A Papa Zoo's instead of Papa John's.
For anyone who didn't watch this stream in full, I want you to know she actually did more research about the fast food out there versus like if she's even able to leave the house without Sala. Like this was the most research she's been doing about the fast food. Ask her other questions about maybe like her quality of life and the things that she won't know that, but the fast food, she was searching it on the spot. She needed facts.
Four Guys. They have a KFC, a Four Seasons. So let's just say tentatively I do start with Syria to see Salah. BG, like basically I would have to take her on an airline where there would be a long ass layover. It would be like a 16-hour layover. So I would have to rent a hotel at the airport, and I would have to purchase a collapsible, unfoldable, pretty big play tent.
So BG won't be going, correct? I hope we know we're all on the same page. Chantel, if she is traveling alone, will not be able to physically do anything to help BG. So BG is not going. Do you hear what she's going to have to do? She can't walk. She barely could stand, and she can't breathe half the time. She's not doing all this for BG. Not a chance.
Because you can't, I wouldn't just let her loose in the hotel room, because she might go under the bed, or she might, and I would never find her. So you gotta, like, there's ways to be really prepared. Oh, hi, sweet love. We're talking about traveling with a cat. I'm coming to see you, bae. Then I'm probably going to go to Portugal and Spain and Jordan and Dubai. Do I have money to pay for all this? Hold on. I have to have money to live here too. There's a family.
That viewer just asked, like, girl, do you have money to pay for all of this? She got real defensive. Correct. She wants to do all this traveling. Granted, we know she physically can't do it and more than likely shouldn't even attempt. But please, also, where's the money coming from?
Renting it from me, but they will leave soon, so I will set up everything. Now you're gonna have the haters say Chantal's evicting another family. Chantal's evicting a family from their home. No, they're leaving on their own accord.
Oh, I want to make sure, just in case, because I know a lot of you guys haven't been tapped in. Timothy, just to answer your question, isn't she divorced? According to Chantal, Sala never handed in the paperwork, so they've been married this whole time, which is part of the reason she's been crashing out. The time she couldn't get a hold of Sala, within 15 minutes, stuff like that. But according to Chantal, Sala never handed in the paperwork. And that's if you even believe they were married in the first place. But yeah.
That's why it works out. It's actually not that expensive to fly with pets. No. It's like a few $100s extra. This is a Delulu bees? Why? What makes it Delulu? You're gonna get upset he doesn't visit enough. That's what everyone says.
Tomorrow.
Here's a few throwbacks for y'all. Yeah, a lot of people know this because of the way she was crashing out. Let's take a look back.
Oh, he's coming back. I should come first. And then he wonders why I have mental health issues. And then, oh, your mental health is so much worse here. I wonder why. Because you don't choose me. You always make life shit. Family is important in his culture all of a sudden when we come here. So he just throws me away or what? Like, I should be first, not cousins you haven't seen in 16 years. Right, teardrop. He's brainwashed. He's brainwashed. We're not on a break, like on a talking break. I'm kind of annoyed he hasn't messaged me yet. I told him not to talk to me, so he's not, and now I'm mad. I don't want him to be busy. I want him to sit in the house, smoke shisha, watch movies, play with Jews, and think of me all day. That's it. I don't want him kikiing with anybody.
What Chantal wanted was a dog. She wanted a man of color to be a dog to her. A dog and a sex slave. That's what she wanted. The fact that she is that controlling, that ridiculous, and let's not forget, Chantal has admitted to being abusive towards Sala as well. It's wild how disgusting she is. And yes, there's a lot of criticism that could go towards Sala as well. But the way she treats that man, please, she's disgusting. Shushan, thank you, called his bloodline inbred mere months ago. Oh, Shushan, the edit's in here. We're about to get to that. We're going to get to that. Remember, this is a history lesson. We're going to remember all the disgusting shit Chantal put out there. The truth is, I actually trimmed this down. I could have had this edit be easily over 2 hours long with the amount of disgusting things Chantal has said about Salah and his family. But I need to keep it short because I already ran my mouth enough. But yeah, we're going to go over it.
Sounds unhealthy. You want him to be a bum. I'm kidding.
I will get up every morning and feed the animals. I'm like Snow White. I would never neglect them. And I would never kill any of them. We're not killing any of them. Not for Eid, not for anything. They're pets. Not just feeding. No, I would... It would just be like one goat, maybe. No, I don't know. I don't think a goat. I'd probably need one of your cousins or something, or one of your farm hands to help with that.
Go run to your female cousin and tell them all of our secrets. Like a dog. Kol hara in your fucking language. You angry?
I'm going to run that back because you heard how Chantal said, oh, maybe one of Salah's cousin can help or a worker there. I want to remind y'all how Chantal was talking about Salah's family, the same family she's hoping will help her with these animals that Salah does not have to get her. Let's run that back just a few seconds. I probably ran it back too far, but it's okay.
Something, or one of your farm hands to help with that.
Go run to your female cousin and tell them all of our secrets. Like a dog. Kol hara in your fucking language. You and your whole bloodline. Inbred bloodline.
That inbred bloodline, that bitch would never step in my family home. This is where Salah's sister needs to step in. Inbred bloodline, please. Also, I need her to stop weaponizing his language against him and learn to speak actual sentences. Yes. And I bet you, even though I don't understand Valentina, I bet you whatever she's saying, even in his language, is disgusting and disrespectful. One of Salah's family members needs to do their big one. Truly needs to do their big one. Okay?
Or you can, huh? But you're busy. Nature life in villa with pool and animals. A pool? Excuse me?
The fact that Chantal isn't automatically calling bullshit now Salah's about to provide a pool with everything going on in Syria and the way they're rebuilding. He, of all people, is going to have a pool. Okay. Let's go with that. Oh, Molotov, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. And wait, is that the hippo? On the chair. I wish the super sticker, y'all pay attention to chat. I wish it would show up on StreamYards. That's actually funny. Back to Chantal and thank you.
Away from people. I'm being... Someone's like, don't let that man isolate you away. Yep. Yes, please. Maybe Salah could live stream one day from the farm where you'll be living so we can see before you go. Maybe, I don't know. Have I got a deadline? I should probably have already made up my mind because, like, I gotta be out of here by a certain day.
She's over here playing... Oh, sorry about that. She's over here pretending she hasn't made up her mind yet. Remember, this is before Salah comes in chat and pretty much says it. So she's still playing, acting like she can actually keep this up. She knows her viewers.
I guess let's just say I'm going because you just told it. There's like no element of surprise in my life. That's okay. No, not September 1st. October. I'm not leaving September 1st. The health certificate has to be within 10 days of travel. She's already fully vaccinated and microchipped and everything, but I gotta set that up with the vet to get her also a checkup to make sure she's physically well enough to travel. If I can't bring BG, I'm not going anywhere.
Remember those words. If she can't bring BG, she claims she's not going. Okay. I don't believe that for a second, but we'll go with it. Oh, Valentina, I actually wanted to make sure I grab this. I think she's trying to say Kolkara, which is eat shit, but I can't tell exactly because she's never took the time to learn the language of the men she fetishizes. That part. Thank you. And Veronica, I peeped this. Sorry I'm late, y'all. I got pulled over and fined $700 for no fucking reason. And on the day before my birthday, I'm so livid. Happy early birthday. Can we like maybe try to cheer up Veronica in chat, please? I'm so sorry. And fight that shit. Fight it. $700 and a day before my birthday. You out your damn mind. Veronica, I hope you have a much better day tomorrow, seeing that it's your birthday versus today. Leave today and today. Enjoy your day. It's still your birthday. That ticket and everything you got to fight, it will still be there. Enjoy tomorrow, okay, boo? And happy early birthday.
Like, so for example, if like it's going to be, let's say, 1 day of travel, and it will be, she doesn't have to, it's not going to be like a nice vacation for her. She's going to hate it. But it's only 1 day. And then she'll have like a better life than an apartment. You know, like she'll have more excitement and she'll have Julia. Apparently, there's like a company that's better now, Leanna.
Apparently, Chantel believes she's about to have better internet. I want to remind y'all some of what Chantel was going through when she was in Syria. And one of the reasons she claimed herself, she had to go back to Canada no matter what, because she can't do her job.
For internet, so we'll see. That's why I was even considering it, because the internet was a problem.
Wi-Fi. We upgraded our Wi-Fi. This is as good as it's gonna get in Syria.
The best one.
Yeah.
The most expensive one.
Wallah. Us. Okay, if there's any reason to go back, internet. The thing is, do my job. Like I can't do my job properly here.
And I won't.
And yet she's going back. And I highly doubt the internet has improved that much. But you know what? I got Spectrum, so maybe I should stay in my own lane because I'm over here struggling with Spectrum. So
Won't be in Salah's little village, like his village, so the internet wasn't great there. That's what my logic is, you know. I think it will definitely put. I wait till last minute for everything, unfortunately, but I just need to be a bit more mobile. Like, I was still really heavy traipsing through the airports in Kuwait and everywhere. I just gotta, you know, quit everything bad, or at least reduce, and just. I've been working on, like, you know, I need to think of something feasible. Babe, do you want to open your own business here? A fake Tim Hortons. How much would that cost? What can we call the fake restaurant, guys? You can.
wasn't this the same man? Wasn't Salah asking viewers if they wanted to invest in some shit? Like, I don't know if it was homes or businesses. Chantel is so gullible. The way he's about to tell Chantel this new restaurant is probably a minimum of 5,000 to start up. And then the end result, something will happen and Chantel ain't gonna get her money back. Chantel really is a good mark. She really, really is. And that's the sad part. Do I feel bad for the bitch? No, but it's just like this man now, even though she knows she's gonna upgrade that house, now do you want to start a business? The same woman you know can't barely roll out of bed. She won't be able to use some of the bathrooms out there if she has to use her knees. But honey, do you want to start a business? And Chantel dumbass is excited.
Start our business for like 6K there. It's crazy. No, I'll lose my health care if I'm staying there more than 6 months. I mean, if I'm not in Canada for 6 months out of the year, I have.
Hold on, I have to show y'all this. Valentina said she's going to name her fake restaurant Cheese Cooch Factory. Shut up. I needed everybody to see that. I was not going to read and take that in alone. Go ahead, Chantal, with your delusions. Continue.
To, but that's the only thing I have to forfeit. I can keep my driver's license and stuff because I'm not going to be moving somewhere permanently. I'm just traveling around for now. You got to come back. You can't lose the health care. You can always get it back when you come back and reestablish yourself. But I can, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think so, dog. Just watch. I'll be so much healthier. Inshallah. Am I scared to be alone? Not really. I'll be with you guys. My family is sad, but they accept it because they know how I am. They know my heart. They had a feeling. Like when I moved here, they're like, "You're not going to stay here, but it's nice to have you back." All those effing I hate, please prove them wrong this time.
Let's read this out together. All those fucking reactors I hate. Please prove them wrong this time. Charlie, Yaba, and Cigarette. I want them to eat shit. You know what I found so funny about this? So they said my name, Charlie. They said Yaba. They must really, really dislike FFG because they just called FFG Cigarette. And I get it, they hate us, but there's a special hate for FFG. They said Charlie, Yaba, and Cigarette. God damn. The bees cannot stand
Time. I want them all to eat shit. They're always going to have something to say, dog, It's all right. I don't mind. They can say what they want. If they want to come for me, that's fine. I'm not going to spend my life anymore being upset or angry at people. I'm releasing anything negative in my heart about anybody. Seriously. Oh, wow. Charlie says I'm fat and stupid. Oh.
Was I wrong? Was I wrong? The way Chantal proved me so right, even to the point, for those who haven't been around for years, back in 2020, there was a list I was getting canceled for. On that list, one of the things was the fact that I said there was cheese curds coming out of Chantel's coochie. Do y'all know years later, Chantel sat her ass in Cuba and admitted that her coochie smells like fish and ricotta? And I remember the words I said years prior, and that was a big criticism. Listen, I should have been sitting here with this head wrap looking like Miss Cleo a long time ago because I've been clocking these bitches. I could smell a nasty bitch through the screen. That's why I said when I say there's certain people in this space I know smell like earring backs, y'all better listen to me because I know they do. I know they do.
No. That's fine. You can think I'm fat and stupid. I probably am to some degree. But me, I don't like having a heavy, ugly heart for people. Like, I just want peace and, stop messaging. I got message for the haters. Stop messaging me not to welcome Chantal back here in Syria, not your business buddies. Yes.
And I wanted to remind y'all, the reason Salah's saying it like this so publicly is because the last time he was messaging a viewer, when Chantal found out, let's listen to some of the things she had to say about her husband because he was messaging a viewer after she was incredibly disrespectful.
Oh, they still message?
Who is he? Who did he DM? He's such a dog. You're a fucking dog. Kelb. Hayawan. I'm not going back to her after she insulted my family for no reason. You're fucking stupid. This is for sure because my family never mentioned her. Bullshit. Bullshit. I hate toxic, dramatic, and negative relationships like this especially, but I've tried many times to help her by cheating on me. You fucking cheater. She'd choose this path, good for her. Each of us can live our own life. You deserve better. Fuck off, you stupid whore, whoever messaged him. Fuck you. Anyway, I'm done with him. You want to DM people about me? You're a fucking dog. Dog. You and your whole fucking family. Pieces of shit dogs. Your whole bloodline can get fucked.
This bitch would not step into any family home of mine. I don't care if you are married to my brother, my sister. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you married to one of my uncles. You will never step in my family home after saying this. Bitch, you out your mind.
You stupid bitch. You did this. You fucked around on me, dumbass. Your sister, the minute I got with you, fucking stopped talking to you because you were with me. And your family's innocent? Go fuck yourself. Piece of shit. And now you're talking to people in DMs, troll.
Real quick, I want to make sure I add to this. We jumping her ass right at the airport. Boot on that ass, boot on that ass, boot on that neck. Bitch, hopefully you don't got a family member with you, because I'm taking the ass too. Just because you're related to her. Yup. Since you want to talk that shit about my family that I'm related to, you got to get it too. Oh my, when I tell y'all this rant brought so much emotion out of me, and all I thought to myself is, she's like this because she's never been touched. If you have been touched, if you have been hit, if you have been in any physical altercation, you know what this would get you. Chantal said all this, I'm like, cause she thinks she's untouchable. Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's why one of Salah's cousins need to do their big one.
Because you're a fucking loser. Call them a loser. I deserve way better and I'll get way better. Fuck you. You don't do anything for me, you fucking loser. You don't want to talk shit about me to anyone. Because I'll tell you something, bitch. I have a lot more on you. A lot more.
And she called that man a bitch. She called that man a bitch on her. Oof. Oof.
More on you. You want to go there? Just let me know. Keep messaging people about me and see what fucking happens to you. See, just wait. Just fucking wait.
I already lived there, yeah. It'll be different. Everything will be set up for me and my comfort needs as possible in Syria before I go. When I went there last time, Salah was new there too. He was learning the ways, and our first apartment was just awful, man. But it was still kind of fun. Like, that town had KFG. That was fun. It's been a year since I've seen Salah. Like, to look at him in person again is going to be just like, honestly, I just want to cry, like, just thinking about it. Maybe you're dumb, but maybe not. A lot of people might leave because I'm not the same fun Chantal anymore, you know?
Why are my views low? Because I think it's a combination of stuff. I block people. My life is kind of boring now. When I was getting a lot of views, my life was a mess. We're facing what most brands face, whether on YouTube or big companies. People don't like it when you change product or logo. Yeah, I've completely changed brands, exactly. Well, I still feel like myself in a lot of ways, but
3 months with multiple breakdowns. I know, but
Please enjoy this compilation. It's just a few. It's not all of them. Just a few reminders from one of the handful of memorable crash outs while she was in Syria.
it's gonna be different.
oh, I can't put up. My mental health is worse because of you. I can't put up with you right now. Oh, really? Really? You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, Good luck. I'm sorry, but I feel like I've been thrown away. Like, yes, I want to leave too, but I feel like he's just like too easily like okay with it. I've done so much. I've changed so much for him, and he's not even like grateful at all. Some things he said were just hurtful, and I was just like, really? You didn't tell me that 3 effing years ago. I don't want to go with your whole family somewhere. Like, what does he not get about that? I don't want to go with 16 people. I wanted to go just me and him. We can never do anything just me and him. You get with a Western woman and then you let your family complain that you're with a Western woman. And now he's calling me disgusting on text message for talking about this. I have no one to talk to. You left me here by myself. What do you want me to do? You friggin' left me here by myself for days. Oh my God. No, he goes around, he visits all his aunts and 1,000 cousins, and they all probably shame him for being with me. And they get in his head. Now, I regret the 3 years. I regret it. I really hate men. I hate them. I'll never go through this headache ever again. Never. No, I do regret it. It was a waste of time, SB. It just spiraled, and I didn't want to take this to the internet. Like, I really didn't, but like, I don't know what's like wrong with me. Like, it's like, I just felt like I had like nowhere to turn to. And like, I felt panicked, and like, my own brain scares me sometimes. And I'm not like backtracking or anything, because we are definitely 100% donezo. Like, we are not going to stay together.
Now, you just heard all of that. Now, picture a year later, not only is she on her way back to Syria, she's actually going to be living in the barn in the back of the complex, the barn, and also seeing Salah now about 3 times a week. Imagine saying all of this to now returning to that. And she won't have AC until next year, apparently. Yeah. All right. Prison Becky, I want to say thank you for the gifted memberships. To the new members, enjoy getting the Discord. Let me see. Junie, I did see your comment earlier. I want to make sure I grab this. Thank you for the support, first of all. Had a bad week, got laid off after 3 days after 3-day notice from my manager. My last shift was Saturday, and today they closed down for good. Life goes on, I guess. Y'all, can y'all tag Junie in chat? Junie, keep your head up and we got you. You've been part of the community for a while. If you need something, a break, a movie streamed in Discord, just let us know. We got you. Y'all, please show Junie some love in the chat. We could watch some stuff together. Keep your mind off of things. But I do wish you luck, boo. Sammy in Brooklyn, thank you for 8 months. I can help translate her minimal Arabic words. Thank you, because we're going to need the help. Hopefully she just stops, though. And shout out to you and Valentina, because I don't know what the hell Chantal be trying to say. Loti, thank you. You think it's a setup? Because that's the only way. I hope so. It better be, actually. Won't hear a peep out of me. I wasn't there anyways. Shit, that better be a setup. All of this. This is his family. They better get their lick back. Chilean Gypsy, thank you for 26 months. Hey Charlie, hey Charles Angel. This 500. Wait, hold on. This 500 is about the life. Hold on, losing big words with little meaning. Gorgeous Charlie. Thank you, boo. Yeah, she getting to that 500. She at least admitted over 4 for now. But thank you, Chilean Gypsy. The fact that you still around. Oh, Chilean. If you follow the tutorial in the description, it walks you through it. If that doesn't work, use the Discord email in the description and email me. I think there's one more link I have to send out. Duco, I got you. So I'll be checking it between today and tomorrow. So email me if you don't mind.
Hope you will be healthy more before and after you come here. I hope so too, hon. I will work hard, but especially after, like, it'll be a life of like, because where I'm going to be supposedly going, there's definitely no like order. Like,
I know, I need like a good 2 or 3 years to really change my life. You know? He doesn't get that. He thinks I can just diet these problems away. And he makes me feel so bad. Like, how many times did I tell you to get your health in order in Kuwait? Like 3 years wasted of it. Like, oh, nice, thank you.
No, I know, Leanna. I've been there before. I know what to expect now. But it won't be the same because things were chaotic.
I don't know. Maybe I had like an overly romanticized idea of everything, but like mentally, what I want in life, I'm so weird.
Because Salah was held up and, building a life there. It's not, his house was in shambles. Like the people that were living there, that they were renting it to, it needed a lot done.
Who's here? Is there someone here?
I just wanted to remind you of the attitude Chantal had when Salah would have his family over, helping him rebuild that house.
They're still working on something. Why are men always working on something?
Mind you, the something is the family home where Salah and a lot of his family members will be living, where she was currently living. Crazy.
And when I was there, like, it was not ready. And it was, I had to go to Qatar for that week so that they could prepare it properly. I don't know if there's 911. Let me see. Is there?
While she looks this up, a question she should already know, I just wanted to remind y'all some of the reasons why I believe that viewer asked that question.
911 in Syria?
I'm so impulsive. It's so ruining my life. Like, really, it really is. Yeah, I realize I have to get out of here because, like, I don't need to be in that kind of danger where I can't even, like, I have to worry about these things, you know? Yeah, I don't think he would hurt me. But, I don't think. I think we're just very toxic for each other and we need to be apart. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to worry you guys. I really didn't. I'm more calm now, but things are just not good and
Okay, so if you want 112 for police, 110 for ambulance, and fire is 113. 911 is the gentleman with the AKs at the end of the block. I'm sure it works. You just go out and scream, and a bunch of dudes with rifles will come running. I don't know.
No, that's not Canada. I don't believe it's as simple as that. But why not? Let's let Chantel try it out. Hopefully they don't hear her.
Maybe I'm even allowed to own a rifle. I don't think so, but are people allowed to own their own guns in Syria as protection? Oh no, you need a license. So I don't know if is there anything else you need? Sweet love. Shisha. No, I'm just kidding. No shisha. Can I have shisha? No. Okay, how much is a rooster, hun? Thank you. Now maybe this is all rose colored and I know people have concerns. I get it. Salah's daughter. No. Of course not. You guys would know. Stepmother. Okay, a mother can be somebody who's mothering. Like, it doesn't even have to be related to the person. So it's just like a figurative. It's just a joke. No, Casey, I want my own space, like here. That's the condition. I'm not coming if I don't have my own space. Will you buy 2 plane seats? No. On Monday we start walking bees? Yeah. We have to.
On Monday, Chantal ended up scooting over to the park and smoking. And then she did a 2-step and got back into the scooter.
Maybe even tomorrow. Was I earning more streaming in the Middle East? Not really. Not really. But I have Salah helping out, so it's not. I don't need to make as much as if I'm just alone paying a lot of bills here. You know what I mean? No, it's not the same as in Syria, but I'm gonna try to really just be positive and not address any negativity and be very, I'm gonna be respectful, more respectful this time. What do you think my mental age? I don't know. What do you think my mental age is? Older than Amber Lynn.
When I heard her say that, I said, "Oh, not Amber catching a stray." Mind you, this was Amber when she was, making the move. I remember that Amber had super chat her, and look at how Chantel's talking about her today.
Is that the real Amber Lynn? No. Is it? I know how it feels to love someone, but know deep down it is better to only be friends. I'm proud of you for your strength. Wow. Thank you, Amber Lynn. I appreciate you. And yeah, you've had, issues with relationships too that you can relate. It's really hard making that decision for yourself. And for him too, like, if you just don't feel right for each other, no matter how much you love each other, how much you know, how much handsome they are, you'll always have their pictures. I'm just joking. No, I'm not good. Well, Salah's gonna be living his family home and my home, like where I'm gonna be staying, which is still his home. Hostels, no, that's the thing. If I have my own space like that, I get to do what I want there. I don't have to be confined to just one wall. So, I've thought of everything. We've been thinking and talking for a little while now. Well, not that long. You know how I make decisions. You guys are gonna help me pack everything I need to bring. Am I gonna refund the people? No, I can't really afford to. No! Are you kidding? If I leave and set up my life and get all this help, I'm not coming back, obviously.
Let me run that back. Let me run that back a few seconds. I want to make sure we hear that loud and clear. Hold on.
This help, I'm not coming back, obviously. Yeah, them there. You'll always have their pictures. I'm just joking. No, I'm not good. Well, Salah's gonna be living his family home and my home, like where I'm gonna be staying, which is still his home. Hostels, no, that's the thing. If I have my own space like that, I get to do what I want there. I don't have to be confined to just one wall. So, I've thought of everything. We've been thinking and talking for a little while now. Well, not that long. You know how I make decisions. You guys are gonna help me pack everything I need to bring. Am I gonna refund the people? No, I can't really afford to. No! Are you kidding? If I leave and set up my life and get all this help, I'm not coming back, obviously. Yeah, I know people are going to be skeptical. I'm not mad about that. I don't blame you. I do change my mind a lot. But I'm really trying not to, especially this is how it has to be. I've asked for help. I've gotten help. You think your beezers deserve better? Shut up. Get out of here, you virtual signaling loser. So, thanks. I got to spend a year here. But I'm also not asking for any more help because, at the time I didn't think I would ever change my mind about being there. Did you hear about Rosie being gifted a new Viking?
I don't know if this person is trolling or not, because I know I'm a bit behind on Rosie, but I feel like I would have heard this. So this viewer is saying to Chantal, did you hear about Rosie being gifted a new Viking convention range after she cried about her cooktop breaking? Teakwood bought it for her house. That has to be a troll. I swear I would have known. That was trolling, right, Jamie? Because I was just like, I'm like, I ain't that behind, right? Could you imagine if that was true? Now, I need y'all to look at Chantel's response. She's trying to hide the bitterness because I don't think Chantel realizes this is a troll, but you could tell she's bitter and she's also like, yeah, like I've had people help me a lot too. Like I was just like, did people clock how bitter this was? Listen to this. Okay, that makes sense, just Jamie. That makes sense. Let's take a look at what Chantel had to say in response. And thank you, just Jamie.
Wow. That's nice though.
That was the fakest. Wow. Sorry, sorry. She said, wow. I like that.
That's nice of someone to buy her a stove. Everybody needs supporters. I have people like that in my corner who've like people who've donated to get me home and that. And other people who, well, you know, my big gifters and stuff.
You did, Wanda? Oh my gosh, thank you, Wanda. Seriously, that's insane. Thank you. Wanda, I literally just want to piss the haters off. Enjoy my haters. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
I just want to remind y'all, Rosie still got Teakwood. Chantel don't got Wanda anymore. I haven't heard Wanda, at least. If she is still around, it must be under a different username because she do not got Wanda no more.
That's exactly how much Wanda donated. Where has Wanda been? I think if people donate to me, it should just be for out of the kindness of your heart and for whatever, just because you want to support me and know that it could go towards anything I'm doing in my life. You know? That's how it should be looked at because I'm very not consistent with. I change my mind a lot. I've never been to the Eiffel Tower. Where is it? Paris? Where is the Eiffel Tower?
I don't know what formula Chantel was given as a child, but her mom needs to look into that and sue. Because when Chantel said, where's the Eiffel Tower? I said, bitch, Kentucky. Because there's no way you ask, where's the Eiffel Tower? It was the baby formula. I've been telling y'all this for years. It's the baby formula.
I knew it was France. I'm allowed to leave the house. Wait, am I allowed to leave the house without you? I'm allowed to go for walks. I can live with the. I'm living with my husband. He's just got two places. He's got a. You know.
Sorry. Not damn bonjour, Kentucky. I swear when she said this, it pissed me off so bad. Because it's not like, even if she's short, that's not good. You're just dumb. Where's the Eiffel Tower? Anyways, we've moved on. It's just that shit pissed me off so bad when she said that shit.
No. Take care of. Well, if she will not get lost, I probably will, because I don't think that the GPS worked half the time. I didn't even know any friggin'. I don't even think our street had a street sign. How did you even find the house half the time? I probably would get lost. She must be so embarrassed after that Nothing Burger stream. What was it? What was the big revelation about Teardrop? Remember? A big Nothing Burger as always.
Speaking of Nothing Burger, that's what we'll be going over tomorrow. Here's a short clip from FFG stream, the desperate stream that was.
She's such a puss. She's such a lying attention-seeking, absolute freak show is what it is. And yes, listen, I've said it many times before. I keep kind of like a mental list of people I don't fuck with, I don't like, people that let's say, I wouldn't be shedding any tears if they get exposed or whatever the hell happens to them, basically. I don't go out of my way to go for people. But it's amazing how sometimes things just drop into your lap, you know? And then you get added to the list. And very shortly after, out of nowhere, I am contacted by a person in the community who wishes to stay anonymous. And I respect that choice. The community is psycho. This person has contacted Animal Services about Teardrop, okay? And we're going to talk about that.
Yes, we are going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about this alleged call where information that isn't normally given out was for some reason given out, and the end result was Teardrop was a responsible pet owner, at least based on that visit. Yeah, we're gonna go over that because I was so confused. I'm like, is she trolling or this just must be desperate? I don't know what the fuck she is on, but hey, we're gonna talk about it. Let me see. It's Chloe. Thank you for the support. We get that dieting is hard, but the way she verbally abuses him is not how you treat someone when you don't get your way. Exactly. Especially when you're an adult. Between the mental health, like just her struggles with her mental health, the behavior that she hasn't addressed, like there's definitely something there when it comes to her behavior that she should go see a professional about, but it's not shocking. Chantal is disgusting. Chantal has pretty much admitted to being abusive in most of her relationships. Most. The only person I don't recall her even hinting about that with was BB. But Pete's, Natter, they abuse one another, and Sala. It's sad. It's disgusting, but it is Chantal. If she was smaller, she more than likely would be a lot more dangerous, just like Amber. And I still have that opinion. But y'all, thank you so much for joining me for the stream. We actually got done in a decent time. I actually like this. Look at us. Look at me. And I actually did 2 shots of Willie's. See? See, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But y'all, I'll see y'all tomorrow. We are going to just take a look at some of Chantal's twins' stream from the other day and laugh. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, y'all. Bye.
Well, I look like Peter Griffin today. It's the glasses and the chubby face. Anyways.
From being 130 to 280, the bigger you are, the longer the shower. So if I'm 340 pounds, how long do I have to take in the shower? Fuck that. I just wash a few body parts. The ones that don't smell don't really matter.
Well, I mean...
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I went to the bathroom. There was no toilet paper. So I took extra long because I had to wash my ass in the sink and then blow dry my ass with the friggin' Dyson hairdryer. It was like very powerful. So luckily I got to just put my butt far enough away. I know! They had no toilet paper! So I washed my hands very well. I don't smell, I think. Excuse me. A, B, C. I can burp the alphabet. I was gonna strip for you for Valentine's Day. You know, I was gonna I bought red platform heels. I bought red lingerie. I was gonna strip for you, but you had to be an asshole. You can't strangle me. You can't strangle me. Oh my god. Goodbye.